Hello there. The biggest challenge I hear from people who are running an online business or an offline business for that matter, the biggest challenge they've got in terms of building their business is getting more customers, right? And those same people tell me that the best way to get more customers is to get referrals from your existing happy customers. Make sense? Well, it does. Logically, it makes sense. However, that's not what people do. For some strange reason, and I've got 3 reasons why people have a huge problem in asking for referrals, even though they know it's a really smart way to build their business. This is what I want to share with you today. I'm going to show you how to solve those 3 problems. And if I can do that, I'm hoping then that you will have a much easier time in asking for referrals. And by the way, you're never going to ask for referrals again. I'm going to tell you what you have to do. My name is Peter Beckett. I'm the Village Marketer. And as always, talking to you from my little Thai village, way up near the Cambodian border. Let me quick say hello. Hello, Maddie, good to see you. Sanjay, thank you for joining me. Lynette, good to see you. Ilya, good to see you too. Carlette Hammond, thank you for joining. And Doreen, thank you very much indeed. I appreciate it, guys. I'm hoping you get some real value from this one, all right? So, Doreen, looking forward to it. Yeah, me too, Doreen. I'm busting to know what I'm going to say, right? Joking. Okay, here are 3 reasons why people don't ask for referrals from their existing customers. The first one, maybe that's too damn lazy, right? Stephen, thank you, Stephen Henry, and Sanjay, good to see you. I'm fine, thank you. So the first thing, maybe they're too darn lazy. In other words, they've had their sales conversation, and whether they've been successful or not, they're just too lazy to do it, right? No excuse for those people. They don't deserve it anyway, right? But maybe that's not you, because if that was you, you wouldn't be listening to this, that's for sure, right? So there's 2 other reasons why. Maybe one is you're not sure when to ask for them, right? Or maybe not sure how to ask for them. So if I can help you with the when to ask and how to ask, then perhaps you can leave the 10 minutes you spend with me today and have a huge difference in your business. That's my challenge. That's what I'm going to try and give you today. Cecil Brown, thanks for joining. Good to see you, buddy. Always appreciate you. So first of all, when's the best time to ask? Now, I mean, there are blog posts and videos and all sorts of stuff written about when's the best time to ask for a referral, right? And I'm talking from an existing or a brand new customer of yours, right? To be quite frank with you, a couple of things you've got to bear in mind. First thing in this, you've got to make sure you deserve it in the first place. If you haven't added real value to the person, if you just sold something, right, without adding value, please don't ask for a referral. Please don't do that, because you don't deserve it. That's first, right? On the assumption, however, because all you people who are watching me are good marketers, right? Teresa, thank you for joining. You all, otherwise you wouldn't be sharing your time with this Aussie, right? I know you're going to give good value. So when is the best time? Okay. Well, there are 2 words you listen for, and that's all. It's not a matter of the next day or just when you finish the appointment with them or whatever it is, or when they are sharing. There are just 2 words you listen for. That's all you have to think. Okay. Benjamin, good to join. Thank you, mate. Thanks for joining me. And when you hear these 2 words, you know that's the right time to ask for a referral. And I'll show you how in a minute, right? What are the 2 words? Very simple, right? The 2 words are thank you. When they say thank you to you, then you know you're in a position to go to the next step, because they are sharing some appreciation of the value, whatever it is that you gave to them. You solved the problem for them, right? So they're saying thank you. So now you know the timing. Listen just for those 2 words. Don't worry about anything else. Keep it simple, right? If you're listening to Peter Beckett, you know he keeps things nice and simple. Wait till they say thank you. If they never say thank you, then really you haven't added value either, right? The second thing now is, now you know when to ask, but how do you ask for it? What do you say? And I've done a lot of videos on how to do this, but today I'm going to give you something completely different. And yeah, this is the old school teacher coming out of me, right? So if you've got a pen and paper, write it down, okay? Because these are some things I think you need to know. Because what I want to do is I'm going to show you how you can do so much better with referrals, all right? The first thing you do is this. When they've said thank you, then you simply say this sentence to your brand new customer, okay? And it's not very complicated. All you say is, can you help me please, John? Assuming his name's John, or Mary, or Teresa, or Andrew, whoever, or Cecil, okay? Can you help me please, Cecil? Now, 99 times or 99.9 times out of 100, of course they're going to say, what is it? What can I do? Because they just said thank you for the help you've given them, right? So then you simply say, look, you wouldn't happen to know just one person, right? So in other words, I've got to think of too many people. You wouldn't happen to know just one person. So you're narrowing it down, right? Just one person who, just like you, would benefit from what you did with them today. In other words, the value you gave to them today. So you wouldn't happen to know just one person, John, who, just like you, would benefit from whatever you did that added value to them today. Ask that question, right? I'll say it again one more time for you. You wouldn't happen to know just one person. I haven't got to think of many, just one person who, just like you, could benefit from what I shared with you today. And guess what you do then? Nothing. You keep your mouth shut. You don't say a darn word, right? You let them think. Now they may go back and squeeze and think and scratch their head a bit and whatever it is and move around. You'll see the change in the body language because they're thinking for you. Axel, thanks for joining. Carol, thank you for joining, okay? They're thinking for you, but you say nothing. Now it might be a minute, and a minute's a long time, I can tell you. You might think so, it's a long time, but you say nothing. But then, just to help them a fraction, you can say these words. After you've let them just be on their own for a minute, right? Then you simply say, look, don't worry. Please don't worry. I don't want details right now. Truly, I don't. I just want to know who you're thinking about. That's all. Share me the name. That's all I want to know. And they might think, oh, okay. Well, I'm thinking about, and whoever it is, okay? I'll give an example. I'm thinking about Molly Fragali, okay? That's who I'm thinking about, okay? Ah, okay, good. So now tell me, when would you be speaking with Molly again? And just ask. And they might say, I'm not sure, but some idea. I mean, obviously you're good friends and you know that they think like you and they have similar sort of values to you, otherwise you wouldn't have thought about them at all. And they might say, well, let's say they say, next Saturday. Well, look, okay, John, do me a favour. When you're talking to Molly next Saturday, would you be so kind as to simply tell them and share with them the experiences that you had with me today? That's all I'm asking you to do. Would you share with them the experiences that you had with me today? Now, you know darn well you shot their lights out, right? Because you gave them huge value. Because if you didn't give them huge value, you shouldn't be asking this question, right? But when you give great value and they say thank you for it, then this is your way of taking up the thank you, right? That's what it is. So would you mind sharing with them the experiences you had with me today? And check whether they'd be open to at least saying hello to me to see whether I can help them the same way as I helped you. That's what I'm asking. Would you mind doing that for me, John? Now, I can tell you, most people, if you say it that way, most people will accept that. It's not too pushy, okay? It's something that is easily achieved, and people are trying to repay you in some way for the benefit and the value you've given them, all right? So, boom, there you go. So you say, John, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. By the way, I'll call you early next week, okay, to see how you got on with Molly. Now, tell me, would Monday or Tuesday be a better time for me to call you? Which one's better? Give them an option, Monday or Tuesday. And they say, oh, Tuesday. Okay, right, fine. Well, morning or afternoon, John, which is better, morning or afternoon? Give them a choice again. So you might say afternoon. Okay, right. So let me check my diary. What about either 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock? Which is best for you? Okay. So you are giving them options between one another. And then you simply, fine, you've got an agreement. Next Tuesday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I'll give you a call. Okay. Thank you very much, John. I truly appreciate it. Have a good weekend. And that's what you do. Now, we're nearly there. 2 more things I've got to share with you. Next Tuesday at 4 p.m., you call, okay? You call John and you say, John, I'm calling just as I promised, right? In other words, he knows you're professional and you're following up in a way that is totally agreed upon. Tell me, I'm guessing you didn't have a chance to talk with Molly. That's what you should say. I'm guessing you didn't have a chance to talk with Molly. Peter, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I talked to her, and yes, she's happy to talk to you, blah, 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 right? That's one option. Or the other thing, they'll say, oh, Peter, I forgot. Oh, I'm really sorry. That's all right, John. When can you do it? And I'll follow up with you again. Life moves on. We appreciate that. So that's how I go about, that's one way I go about getting referrals. Does it work? Absolutely, it works. And now you've got the scripting. Now, before you go, don't ever use the word referral ever again. I use it in this conversation because you're used to it, okay? But it was difficult for me to use the word referral because I never use it. I use the word introductions because if you're asking people for referrals, you could end up getting recommendations. You don't want recommendations, right? You want people to talk to build your business, because that's what we agreed upon right at the beginning of this video, right? To build your business, we need to talk to new people to get new customers. So rather than use the word referral, hooking with a referral, use the word introductions, okay? Then it's very clear to them what you want. Referrals is a bit of a buzzword, be quite frank with you, and many people are a bit confused about what you really want. So there you go, there's my thoughts. Referrals, put a line through that. Introductions. How can you do so much better with your introductions in the future? I hope you found that of some value, all right? If you did, hey, Tan, thank you for joining. Good on you. If you did, leave me a comment, okay? If you think it's worthwhile, share it, okay? Give me a like, all that sort of stuff. And more important, if there's anything you need in terms of helping you with your sales, reach out and talk to me. That's my specialty, that's my passion, and that's what I love doing. So there you go. Take care. All the very best. I'll talk to you again soon. Best wishes from Thailand. Thank you very much. Oh, Steve, I didn't see you. Sorry. Thank you for joining, and thank you for sharing your time. I know how valuable it is to all of you. Take care. Bye for now.